And back in Kenya, locusts with yellow pigmentation might not be approaching the end of their life cycles after all. University of Nairobi entomologist John Nderitu says that this color might indicate, among others, the sex and maturity of the locust. Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Peter Munya on Sunday urged people not to worry about yellow-colored locusts, as they were, in his words, approaching the end of their life cycles. Well, KTN's Mark Namaswa explains more.
At the University of Nairobi's Kabete campus, Faculty of Agriculture, researchers routinely sample locusts and grasshoppers, study their behavior and, in case of invasions, finding out the best strategies of dealing with them. Professor John Nderitu is an insect expert here.
According to the history, we have 70 years ago, that's when the seriousness of locusts was in this country. Maybe some colonialists who even left because of locusts.
Locusts have baffled and terrorized mankind in history. Case in point, ancient Egypt in the biblical book of Exodus. The current invasion has mowed down thousands of hectares of vegetation southwards from the Arabian Peninsula to the Horn of Africa. The Horn of Africa, Kenya included, has been grappling with the issue of the desert locust invasion for several weeks now. But one thing has remained unclear. How do you differentiate between desert locusts and grasshoppers? Which is which?
The only difference is that locusts can swarm. They can increase in numbers and move from one area to another by flying more than 100 kilometers per day. That's a lot of difference. Grasshoppers will only be regionalized in a particular site, and they can build as much big numbers as locusts.
Telling these insects apart brings to the fore the confusion among not just members of the public, but also government officials. They are expected to know better. On Sunday, Agriculture Minister Peter Munya attempted to explain the colors exhibited by locusts in Meru.
Na mkiona siko na rangi ya yellow, hiyo rangi ya yellow sinamaanisha hizo ni wakongwe, ni wazee. So ile wanashughulikia sasa ni kutafuta ni wapi wataweka mayai.
But scientists say explaining the color is not an open and shut case.
We cannot say that when you see the yellow one, they will die. No. They have still a lifespan. And within a cohort or a swarming, there are different ages, even as they look yellow. Some are still laying, others are still towards the head. So when you look at a cohort or mature, is that it doesn't have a specific time. It's still a time limit that they have.
In fact, it turns out that among some of the locusts at the University of Nairobi lab, yellow-colored locusts are adult males. The females look bigger and brownish. Desert locusts are known to eat toxic plants that make them turn to bright yellow and black color, which sends a signal to their predators that they are dangerous to eat. And it can get more complicated with color as it did with immediate former agriculture CS Mwangi Kiunjuri.
Kiona mdudu wote ambaye mnafikiria ni locusts, tafadhali mpige picha, weka kwa social media na itatufikia.
The Food and Agriculture Organization FAO, currently spearheading pesticide control on the locusts, has termed the situation in East Africa as extremely alarming. A swarm covering 1 square kilometer can eat as much food as 35,000 people in a day. In Kenya, at least 18 counties are grappling with the locust invasion. Mark Namaswa,